Welcome back to episode 24 of Travel Talk. Today's episode is part 2 of Las Vegas, Viva Las Vegas, which is what I've adequately titled these videos. So yeah, like I said last episode, just to recap quickly, we got to Vegas, left Arizona where we'd done the Grand Canyon, had our first full day in Vegas, just kind of explored around the Vegas Strip, and yeah, the weather wasn't great the first day we were there. It was very windy and there was a weather warning. But the weather was supposed to be better for the next couple of days, so we made full use of it, really. And we'll kick off with the second full day. So, yeah, we woke up pretty early, probably about 9 o'clock sort of time. Had our McDonald's breakfast, which pretty much became like a sacred ritual at the time. So I had that. And then had a quick gamble. When I say quick, I mean probably about 2.5 hours. So we didn't actually leave the hotel until probably about midday sort of time. So yeah, we came out of the hotel, jumped on the monorail, headed down to Mandalay Bay, which is pretty much at one end of the strip. It wasn't that far away from us, but kind of the end of the strip where we were. So yeah, headed there. Had a little wander around in there. Unfortunately, Mandalay Bay is very expensive. And even the slot machines cost more than in other hotels, so we didn't stay in there long, just took some photos and then moved on to the next hotel, which was Luxor. You've probably seen Luxor on television. It's the big pyramid-shaped hotel. It's very famous for being Egyptian-themed inside, as well as being the home of the magician Chris Angel, who is very big in America, but not so big in England, I don't think. I don't think he's really bridged the gap, so some people know. But. So yeah, we were in there for about an hour, got some lunch at McDonald's. I swear we just ate McDonald's food. It's unbelievable. It's like all we did was eat McDonald's the entire time. It's just like, so yeah, I had McDonald's in there. And then went back to MGM and got on the monorail again. And this time we headed down to Harrah's, which is a kind of old style casino hotel. It's quite a nice place. Not my kind of thing, so we didn't stay in there too long. But it's the nearest stop to the Mirage, the Venetian and Treasure Island, so I wanted to see all of those, so it was easier to get there. Yeah, Harrah's, like I say, wasn't really my type of thing, and the Mirage, the same really, it wasn't really my type of style. But then the Venetian, wow, the Venetian's incredible. It's the entire place is, like I said with Paris in the last video, it's been made to look like Paris, the streets of Paris. The Venetian is made to look like the streets of Venice, but the incredible thing is they have an actual canal running through the middle, and you can go on gondola rides like through the middle of the casino and the shops, and that's unbelievable. It's everything's stunning in there. That the architecture that they've done to make it look like Venice, it is incredible. It's an immense looking structure, and it's. Yeah, like I said, the canal down the middle just sets it off, and it's the perfect feature. I know, obviously, Paris has got the Eiffel Tower, but to have a working canal that you can go on gondola rides through it was incredible to see. I mean, we didn't go on a gondola ride because there was like a 20-minute wait, and it cost quite a bit, but you got the experience from watching people go through, and you were walking over the bridges of it, and yeah, it was really cool. So yeah, we stayed in there for about an hour. Managed to catch a free opera show, which was going on in there in the centre. You just kind of grabbed the chair and watched. It was quite good. It was like opera mixed with circus. It was really interesting. So yeah, like I said, we did that. And then after that, we went over the road from the Venetian, which is the Wynn. Now, the Wynn is pretty much the most expensive hotel I think you can stay in Vegas. It's got security guards pretty much posted every 30 feet in there. Everything in there is probably worth about $10,000 at least. I think if you walked in there without $10,000 and wanted to stay there, they'd just laugh at you. So yeah, we went in there just to really take photos of the pretty stuff. They had a lot of flower displays in there. They had a balloon made out, like a hot air balloon made out of flowers. They had a carousel, a horse carousel made out of flowers. There's a lot of different balloons in there. The casino in there was, again, fairly expensive compared to others, but we did have a little gamble in there, just because we were there, basically. And, yeah, we did the Wynn, got back on the monorail, headed back to the Excalibur, had some dinner, which we went and had Popeye's Chicken, which is a restaurant chain in America. Again, hasn't bridged over to England yet, which is a shame because it's amazing food. And yeah, you basically have chicken, mashed potatoes, and gravy. And it's a strange combination at first, but when you get into it and start eating it, it's actually quite amazing. And I only managed to have it twice while we were in America, so I was quite disappointed by that. So if I go back to America, Popeye's chicken is where I'm going first. I don't care where I'm going, Popeye's chicken. Popeye's chicken and Five Guys are like the restaurants I want to go back to. And so yeah, that was that. And then yeah, we headed back to the room. Watched some Catfish on the television, and then basically headed to bed because again we wanted to have a nice long day the next day, make the most of what would be our last full day in Vegas. And yeah, back on to the next day. We got up at about 9 o'clock again the next day. Said next day about 3 times in that sentence, so if you didn't notice, we're on the next day. So yeah, got about 9 o'clock, did the customary McDonald's and gambling again, which just seemed to be a ritual. And then we actually headed to the pool the next day for about, I've said next day about 5 times already. It's surprising. We headed to the pool. Have 2 pools at the Excalibur. We were luckily by one of them. You get a free towel at the hotel as long as you show your key card. So we grabbed a towel, went by the pool, managed to get some chairs by the bar, which is always a positive of any place. So we had a few beverages while we were there. You know, not too many because we wanted to do stuff in the evening, but enough that we were enjoying it. Funniest story here though, this is the Vegas story. Everyone has a Vegas story, this is my Vegas story. Sat by the pool, probably been there about a couple of hours at this point, and this guy comes in, and he's wearing a hat, he's got sunglasses on, got blonde hair. And you know when you look at someone and you think, that person looks familiar. And I'm looking at him and I'm thinking, maybe not. Anyway, he's with this blonde woman. And I'm thinking, you know when you think, I've definitely seen this person before. This bloke was the spitting image of Rod Stewart. Like, you would not believe how much he looked like him. To the point where he then came and sat in front of where we were by the pool. And I took a photo of him, which I'll put in now. And yeah, basically, I thought it was Rod Stewart, I'm not going to lie. He was a little bit bigger than Rod Stewart maybe, but he looked like his body double, so I thought it could be him. It was when he ordered a bucket of crisps that I felt that it probably wasn't him. Literally a big metal bucket about that big, but about that round, full of crisps. Like chips in America, but crisps. And you think to yourself, yeah, maybe not Rod Stewart then. But this bloke, honestly, from behind, he really looked like him. And at the time, I put it on Facebook and I did like a poll of people. I was like, do you think this is Rod Stewart, yes or no? And it was a split, it was split. So yeah, we were by the pool for about 4.5 hours, met fake Rod Stewart, and then headed back to the room, had a nap. Just for a couple of hours. We headed out about 7 o'clock. We had some dinner. I think got a feeling that was the second time we had Popeyes. I think we had Popeyes again. And then went out down the strip because it was obviously dark by then. And the lights were all on all the hotels. So you got a really good view of like the Eiffel Tower at Paris lit up. There's a big air balloon at Aria. Caesar's Palace was lit up, the Bellagio was lit up, Excalibur, New York, the MGM, Luxor, all of them lit up are really special to see. And obviously seeing them during the day is amazing because you get the grand scale of what it is, but at night when they're lit up it's just an incredible sight, and I would really recommend anyone do that. They also do, well, we didn't do it, but you can do helicopter tours down the Las Vegas Strip, and you can do them at night, so obviously you get a lot better view then. So I'd recommend anyone do that if they're going to Vegas. But yeah, we did that for a couple of hours, then headed back to the room to pack basically, because unfortunately we'd be leaving Vegas the next day. I know, 3 days in Vegas was not enough. So yeah, we were heading off the next day. We'd be leaving Vegas by plane, flying to San Francisco with JetBlue Airways, and yeah, that would start off. I think we stayed in San Francisco for 4 or 5 days. So yeah, this is the end of Vegas, the end of this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed the 2-part Vegas experience and my falsified Rod Stewart looking person. And yeah, like I say, next episode will be in San Francisco. Did a hell of a lot there. We went to Alcatraz, went across the Golden Gate Bridge, saw all the museums, did some shopping. pretty much anything that San Francisco had to offer we did. So yeah, it was really good in San Francisco, and I'm going to probably make that a 2-part video as well because it'll be a long period of days. Same with LA after that. And yeah, like I say, this is the end of the video. Like and subscribe if you've enjoyed. If you haven't, tell me. I don't mind. I don't judge. And yeah, I'll catch you next time. See ya.